Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to all the attendees today. Thank you for joining us for this exciting session on building your GeoAI workflows in minutes with AeroMegh Intelligence. We are absolutely delighted to have you with us as we explore the fascinating realm of geospatial technology and its potential. I'm Vishaka Binze, and I'll be your moderator throughout today's session. As a leading technology company, PDRL specializes in providing the finest technology stack to help business enhance their productivity and efficiency. AeroMegh Intelligence is the perfect example of this commitment. Our presenter, Ms. Kanchan Burade, is an expert who truly understands the landscape of drone technology. She has devoted 6 years to crafting impeccable embedded software solutions, showcasing her mastery in creating efficient and seamless software. With 6 years navigating the dynamic world of drones, Ms. Kanchan has been at the forefront of these advancements in this cutting edge domain. Embracing the role of knowledge disseminator, Kanchan has spent 2 years contributing to academia, sharing valuable insights with the next generation. Kanchan's journey is propelled by her unwavering curiosity, passion for innovation, and commitment to continuous growth. We are excited to have her share her experience, insights, and expertise with you during this session. Before we begin, a quick point to remember. This session is recorded for your future reference and we'll provide its recording on our website. Please keep yourself on mute during this presentation. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post them on the chat box and we'll address them after the presentation. Now, let's dive right in. Over to you, Ms. Kanchan.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today, and a very warm welcome for today's webinar that is Build Your Geo AI Workflow in Minutes with AeroMegh Intelligence. Let's have a detailed discussion about the today's agenda. Is firstly, we'll understand what AeroMegh Intelligence is. Then we'll discuss on the core ML features which we have implemented on an AeroMegh Intelligence. Then we'll walk through a real world applications which are implemented in AeroMegh Intelligence. Then we'll understand why to use the platform. We'll understand its benefits. We'll have a live demo for the real world application and for the understanding of the platform benefits. And we'll discuss why one should use AeroMegh Intelligence. Then we'll have a question and answer session. Okay, so let me introduce AeroMegh Intelligence to you. What AeroMegh Intelligence? It is the cutting edge aerial imagery intelligence platform. Actually, it transforms the aerial data into GIS insights, and it helps for the decision making in the wide range of industry. So when I say it is, it helps to extract or take the rich GIS insight from the aerial imagery. That means this AeroMegh Intelligence platform has the capability to apply artificial intelligence on GIS data and take the valuable data or the insight from it. And that's the reason we called our platform as a GeoAI platform. So firstly, let's understand what GeoAI is. So GeoAI is nothing but the geospatial artificial intelligence. In a simple word, uh, when we use AI to understand what's happening on the earth using images taken from above, like that could be taken from drone, that could be from the satellites. So whenever we want to extract the data from the aerial imagery, we use GeoAI. So instead of looking at the 100 photographs, that is the first view photo we say, or the 100 of photographs from the drones one by one, AI look at them for you through our platform, and it tells you what is important and where and when. So these kind of answers will be given by the AeroMegh Intelligence, and it will give you the exact Geo AI data using this platform. So how does this AeroMegh Intelligence platform helps? It actually take the photographs like from the we can say aerial imagery, that is the satellite or the drone imagery, and it will tell you where the things are, what's changed over the time, and what type of object it is. So let's walk through our platform. We'll take the overview what AeroMegh Intelligence is. Vishaka, let me share the screen. Directly go to the platform.
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is AeroMegh Intelligence platform. Here you can see the three major things on this platform. First is a dashboard, then we have a projects and the detector. So let's understand it one by one. So this is the dashboard. It is a quick, we can say it is a quick accessibility to the projects or the detectors. It will also show you the stats involved in the user's account. For example, this account is one of the user's account. It will show you the number of images present in the account, then the number of detectors, then the storage which user is carrying, and the processing, how much data he or she has processed in this account. Then we have a quick view for the recent projects and the recent detectors. So this is all about the dashboard. We'll go to the projects. Here it will show you the list of the project, and it will also allow you to create the project. We'll create one project. By default, it gives the name of the project, that is the date and the time. You can also rename it as per your application or convenience. Let me create one project, that is project 8 April webinar. So yes, this project has been created. Once you click on the project, you can upload the image. So this image should be uh, the aerial image, that could be from the satellite or the drone imagery. And remember, the extension for this image is TIFF. So firstly, it will ask you if the image type is thermal or the non-thermal. Right now, it will show you, right now I'm selecting non-thermal, and then you can click on the data. For example, I'm uploading this image, and this is how the image, you can upload your own imagery, and you can create your own project. All right, this will take time. I'll cancel it. This is how you can create the project and upload the image. We'll go to the project section. Here you can see in the task sample project, it will show you the date at which it has been created, then the area of the image, and the number of images in the project. So in the sample project, we have only one image and the area of that image. Here, this image has been uploaded. See, if I click on it, it will directly show you on the map. Here you can see this is a sample project. So here the detector, the default detector which has been applied to it, that we call it as a pit detector, you can directly see the detection. So this is all about the projects. Let's go to the detector section. I'll click on the detector. Now, what is detector? Detector is nothing but the machine learning model. Let's say if there is a yard or there is a parking slot where you want to count the number of cars. So what is your objective? Your objective should be car. So we'll define the object as a car, and I want to create the machine learning model which will detect the cars. So here we give the facility to create the detector, and the same detector can be like trained with the help of our cloud servers, and same detector would be available on the server. You can fetch that detector and use for the detection purpose. So this is how we have created this much of this account owns this much of detectors, which can be directly, as you can see, the tank detection, car yard, then the cauliflower tree, the shading, the space car, and many more. As per your application, you can create the detector. So here there is no need to have the programming knowledge for the machine learning. You can directly, you can simply click on the create detector. You can give the name for the detector as car. Uh, Let me give the name as car underscore T1, that is test one. Now you need to select the detector type. I'll explain you later what detector type is. That is object detection, chain detection, and class. So let's select the object detection. I'll give the description like I want to cars. Okay, that is optional. You can write it or you can give the remark or the description under that detect, so that you'll be able to recall what you have trained for. So this is the detector which has been created, but it has not been trained yet. It is showing that it requires training. So I'll click on it. Then firstly, when I create the detector, I need to add the image under it. So I'll simply add the image. So image should be, again, as I said, it should be aerial imagery. So I need to see where the car orthomosaic is available. So this one is the image where the number of cars are available. This is the parking yard. Okay, this is the aerial imagery of the car parking or the car yard, we can say. And I have uploaded this image. So now I need to add the class under this. So what is the class? As I said, our objective is to detect the car. So I'll give the name for the class name as a car. So here I have added the class as a car. Then the third step is to add the annotation area. So annotation area consists of training area, testing area, and the accuracy area. This is for the machine learning theory. You need to understand whenever you are training the detector or whenever you are training the ML model, you have to draw this area, because understand the importance of this area, because as we have seen, we have loaded this orthomosaic, and this is the large orthomosaic which we have loaded. So if we don't draw the area, the whole imagery will be passed on to server and will require the high GPU specification to process this imagery. So instead of passing on the whole orthomosaic or the whole large imagery, we'll divide it into number of areas, that is training, testing, and the accuracy area, so that that much of area only be cropped, and that much of area will be sent for the processing. And our backend consists of the smart algorithms, where it trains the training area, and it runs the detector on the accuracy area. So let's draw the training area. So this is the training area. This is a very simple tool which we have implemented. So as you can see, training area will be always visible in the green color. Then we'll add the testing area. It would be always visible in, sorry, accuracy area. It would be always visible in, uh, sorry, testing area, and it would be visible in the yellow color. Then we'll add the accuracy area, so that it will show you the accuracy of the detector which you have trained on this imagery. All right. So only this much of area which we have drawn will go for the processing purpose. This will save your time. This will save the processing power of the GPU, and also it will save the cost. So this is how we have implemented the smart algorithms to save your time, cost, and the GPU server capabilities. All right, then I'll have to draw the annotations under it. So remember, you'll always have to draw more than 20 annotations. You cannot train your model just with the 3 or 4 annotations. So remember, you'll have to always draw the 20 annotations, and make sure you're covering the whole training area. Uh, as we can see, we are not covering the whole ortho mosaic, so we should at least draw all the annotations present in the training area. The triangle, I need to delete it, but I'll delete it later on. Let me draw it. Need to complete the polygon. Also, we have a wonderful facility to copy the annotation. You can also edit it, you can delete it, and you can save it. So I'll just copy this, and I'll just place on the cars. All right. So this one I need to edit. So I'll edit it. All right, and save it. So almost the testing area has been covered. Let's move further for the testing. Training area has been covered, and let's move for the testing area. Again, I'll select the polygon. Let me draw the polygon. Then we'll use the feature as copy, and I'll just simply put it on the cars. My annotation, that could be irregular, but that's fine. I mean, we have taken care of that thing. Okay. And then the accuracy area. Again, I'll use the copy feature. Copy, copy, paste, and copy, paste. You all like doing copy paste, right? So yeah, I'm done with the annotation. All the annotation has been covered. Now you can see this large imagery, and we have done only 36 annotation. You can also see the count, that is 36. So we have done only 36 annotation. So now I will press on the train detector button. So it will ask you, are you sure you want to start the training of the detector car? If you are sure, you need to press yes. If you are not sure, if you want to add more annotations or more testing or training area, yeah, I forgot to tell you, you can add more number of testing areas and the training areas and the accuracy area for training purpose. So yes, I'll proceed further and I'll start the training. So here it will show you the training is pending. Now this task is getting processed in the backend. It is showing you the status. Also, once it get completed, now you can see the status of this task. It is in progress. Once it gets completed, it will show you the status as completed, and that detector will be available. Okay. Now, meanwhile, we'll understand the detection process. Now we have trained the detector, which is already in progress in the backend. Once it get completed, here you will be able to see the status. It has been completed. Now I can use directly the detector which are ready to use. Here you can see the accuracy for the car test, then the cars and the car yard. It is also having the good accuracy, 98% for the object detection. So let's use that application or that detector for the detection purpose. Again, I'll create one project, or let's see how I can do it on the same imagery. Car space available. If I want to run that detector on this imagery, what I'll do, I need to click on the assign detector button. I'll select the detector which I want to run on the imagery. Now I can see the car yard accuracy is 90%. So yes, I'm sure that I want to use this. This is still in progress. You can see if it get completed, we'll use that as well. Okay, so I'll assign this detector. So I'll select this detector. Then this detect button will be visible to you. You just need to click on this detect button so that this car yard detector will be applied to this orthomosaic imagery. And once that task get completed, it will show you the detections. Again, it is giving you the warning. If you are sure, then you can proceed further. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, now it will show you the progress as detecting. Also, here we have the results section. You can see the results of this imagery on which we have run the different detectors. All right, now this task is in pending. We'll see the result for the other detector. Here you can see there are just with a small number of, or the few number of annotation, you can see the thousands of detection. There is 1305 and 237. Let me tell you one thing very clear, that the accuracy is completely depend on how you do the annotations, how much annotations you do, how clear your image is. The clarity of image is very important. See, AI ML is garbage in and garbage out thing. If you garbage in, you will get the garbage output. If you input it, the clarity data or the good data, you will always get the good output. So that is nothing to do with the accuracy. That will always dependent on your application, how you perform it. Yes, but I can definitely give you the SOPs. Like, you should always draw the more than 3 or 4 training areas. The training area, the annotations in the training area should be covered. Like, whole training area should be covered with the annotations. Then the accuracy area as well, you can draw the number of accuracy area, and that make sure you're covering all the accuracy area which you have drawn on the imagery, so that you'll get the good number of detections. All right. This is the notification section. Still, both the tasks are in progress and the pending. It takes few minutes, like 10 minutes or 11 minutes, not more than that. Okay. Before that, we'll see the results, or we'll go to the report section, how the report gets generated for this. So as I said, in the result section, the number of detectors has been run on this orthomosaic imagery, and we have the number of reports which has been generated on that orthomosaic. So let's see here. You can see the number of reports that has been generated. You can also view it, and you can also download. Let me download it. Okay. So let's view this report section. So here it is loading the orthomosaic, for which this report section is. Here the number of pages, so that around 172 page report has been generated. You can see all the details. So when I say right now the locations are not available, but when I say the GeoAI, it actually show you the location of the detected object. Let me take the other example, the sample project. You see the report. Okay, so this was a pit project. Sorry, this was a forestry project where that forestry department generated the number, dig out the number of pits, and they wanted to count the number of pits and the number of trees present over there. So yeah, when I say the GeoAI, it shows you the exact location of the detected object. Then it will show you the area, the how much area has been covered under it. Then it will also show you the volume or the excavation if present there. All right, so this is how it shows you the GIS insight for the imagery. Here you can see the area, then the perimeter of the pits. Right, so this is all about the reports. You can generate the report. It is a bigger task. As I said, it consists of the number of pages. So it takes time, like just in a few minutes, that report will get generated in the PDF format, and you can download it from the PDF from the platform. Again, we'll see the notification section. If okay, it is still pending and in progress, that's all right. So this is the overview. This is the complete overview of the project of the AeroMegh Intelligence, which in which we have covered the project's dashboard and the detectors. Okay, let's move further, Vishakha.
Yes.
Okay, so under AeroMegh Intelligence, yeah. So under AeroMegh Intelligence, we cover three features of machine learning, or we can say AI ML features, which we have already implemented under the AeroMegh Intelligence. So let's walk through the three core AI ML capabilities that actually powers AeroMegh Intelligence. So first is object detection, where we detect and pin out the specific objects, like as we have seen the cars. It could be cracks, it could be any kind of vehicle or any kind of tank in planning. Then the second is the object classification, where it sorts and labels the detected object. As we have seen in the car yard, if you remember, if you can recall it, there were a number of cars. Among them, some of them are red, some of them are black, and the white. So if we want to sort it, we need to use the object classification. And the third feature which we have implemented, the third feature of AI/ML which we have implemented under the AeroMegh Intelligence is the change detection, where it compares the image over a time to identify what's new and what's changed and what has been removed from the image. And these models are trained on aerial data sets and are continuously improving to give the precision at the scale. So let's go through the examples one by one. Firstly, we'll cover the object detection example. Vishaka, let me present.
Yes.
Yeah. So as I said, object detection, the first AI/ML feature which we have implemented under the AeroMegh Intelligence. So we'll go to the project. We'll take the example of urban planning. Here is the project which we have already implemented. Sorry, that is change detection, object detection. Yeah. So here, urban planning, this orthomosaic was of urban planning, where almost 22 kilometer of area has been covered under it. This is the large orthomosaic, and here we have applied the tank detection detector, where where we wanted to detect the number of tanks present in the urban area, so that will detect all the visible tank in the specific area to pinpoint the exact GPS location of the each tank. Here you can see this is the tank. You can see just with the hundreds of annotations, we have almost uh, got like 17,600 detections for the tank. And here also you can see the exact location of the tank. These are the tank. If I want to get the exact location, I'll go to the measurement section. Then the marker. Here it will give the exact location of the tank. You can also give the name for that particular tank. Let's consider this is the tank 1, and you can save it. All right. You can also calculate the area for the same. I'll just, okay, for the elevation purpose, I need to upload the DSM and DTM. So right now we'll not go into it, but yeah, it will show you the exact location of the tank. So why to detect the tanks? What was the purpose of detecting tank? So this was one of our customers' data, and he has wanted to detect all the tanks present in the urban area, so that so that he will be able to map how tank distribution correlates with the land use, and so that it will help him to plan the future water infrastructure and the emergency and the water availability. So that was the purpose, and he has taken the GIS insight for all these 17,600 detections. So this is about the object detection. All right, let's move further. And this is not only for the tank detection. You can also detect the rooftop from this urban planning, how much like roof or how much houses are present in this urban area, what is actual area or the perimeter of the rooftop. You can also detect the roads, the pothole present on the roads, then the cracks present on the roads. So you just need to have the aerial imagery and the AeroMegh Intelligence platform, and whatever in your mind, you can just train the detector, apply the detector on the imagery, and you can get the number of detections with the help of AeroMegh Intelligence. All right, let's move further for the second ML machine learning feature, that is the classification, that is the object classification. Again, I'll go to the project classification. Again, I'll use the same car yard functionality. You can see we got 1352 detections, among which one of our customer wanted to classify these cars based on their colors. So we have implemented the object classification algorithm in the backend. Same as I given you the demo, you just need to draw the number of training areas, testing area, and the accuracy area. Then you need to detect the cars, and after detecting the cars, you can use the classification algorithm here, and you can detect the car based on its uh, color. So he wanted to detect how many red car are available in the yard, how many white car are available in the car, and the red car. Here you can see the none section. That means that car are not red, white, or black. That could be gray or some other color. That could be blue as well. So that comes under the none section. And this is like, that is not only about the color, but you can also classify its type based on its size. Then you can also identify its condition, if it is defective or not. You just need to have the clear imagery for that purpose. This kind of application helps you to automate the inventory check. It also flags the irregularities and the streamline audits. This reduces the human error and boosts the operational efficiency, we can say, especially for this larger area, or the, we can say, large scale or the high turnover spaces. So this was about the classification. Let's move further for the change detection. So here, remember, you need to have two different imagery for the change detection. As I said, we use a change detection feature in a timely manner, so that to identify the change in the orthomosaics or in the aerial imagery. So you need to have minimum 2 orthomosaics uploaded in your projects. Then and only then you can use the change detection feature. So let's click on the orthomosaic one. Here in the toolbar, you need to click on the compare button. Okay. Then you'll able to see the base. On the lower side, you can see the base, and the base imagery is orthomosaic 1, and the secondary imagery is orthomosaic 2. All right. So the change detection will able to see the construction. On the right hand side, it is a secondary image, and on the left hand side, it is a base image. Now you can see on the first imagery, that was just a stockpile, no pillars has been formed, but you can observe in the second imagery, all the construction of the pillar has been done in the second imagery. So this is how you can identify the change with the change detection detector, which is also available on our platform. You just need to annotate the changes in the change, need to annotate the changes in the imagery, and it will locate the exact change in the, on the imagery or on the construction site, we can say. Here you can observe the change in the first and the second imagery just by using this compare tool. So this is the perfect case for the construction progress monitoring, where we see the new structure have appeared, like just we have seen the new structure have been appeared, or older one have been demolished. So this is uh, the best feature which can be used for the construction progress monitoring. It also tracks the updates down to the specific coordinates. If I mark this coordinate, so it will also track what are the updates on this particular drawn polygon. It also maintain the timeline of the development. So this specific feature of AeroMegh Intelligence helps the planners, it helps the architects and the contractor to stay aligned and informed on the same platform. So we can also use Teams. We have a Teams feature over here. So you can also use Teams uh, so that all the entity like a planner, architect, contractor would be on the same page and can or able to monitor all the changes in the construction site, and they'll be have the exact report, timely report will be available with them. Here also you can generate the report of this construction site with the change detection feature. So this was all about the ML feature which we have implemented in AeroMegh Intelligence, but that is not enough. We have or use uh, we can use AeroMegh Intelligence in multiple use cases in in disaster management, to access or to assess the flood zone or the wildfire damage rapidly for the better emergency response. We can also use this AeroMegh Intelligence platform in agriculture to monitor the crop health, to detect the pest, and estimate the yield and optimization of the irrigation. So there we can use the AeroMegh Intelligence platform. It can be also used for the smart cities to track the infrastructure and unauthorized development. It can be also used in security and surveillance to monitor the sensitive zones and to detect the intrusions. AeroMegh platform already one of it is already used in one of the mining platform to monitor the excavation to ensure the safety and track the volumetric shift in the mining. It can be also used in transportation and logistic to inspect the roads. As I said, you can detect the potholes on the road, detect the cracks on the road, to optimize the traffic flow. This is the GIS feature where I get the traffic flow. So there I can align the AeroMegh Intelligence with the GIS, and it will exactly extract the GIS information so that the traffic flow can be optimized and you can plan the routes better. It can also use in number of utility to inspect the power lines, the pipelines, and it can detect the faults before they become the problem. Again, in environmental monitoring, it can keep an eye on the forest, on the water bodies, and also in the pollution levels. As I said, we can also use this platform in the forestry to monitor the health of the trees. Then it will track the illegal loggings. Then it is also helpful to protect the wildlife habitats. It can also use to detect the animals and locates their exact position in the forestry. Yeah, so these are the multiple. There are so many use cases where this AeroMegh Intelligence platform can be used and can align with the GIS data. Of course, this will help full to extract the layer one of the GIS data, we can say. So, Vishaka, the next will move further for the platform benefits.
Yes.
So let's understand why to use AeroMegh Intelligence. I mean, uh, one should understand the benefit of this AeroMegh Intelligence. You get the automated processing. As I said, I just need to simply annotate the things, and you can create the detector and you can use that detector. So you are using AI ML. So there is no need to have the expertise in coding. You can directly use this platform. So basically, we can say this is no code platform. So it automates the processing. It drastically reducing the manual labor, I can say, because you only need to draw 50 or 100 annotations, and our system will automatically detect like thousands of objects for you. This saves a lot of manual work. And yes, of course, thanks to our smart algorithms in the backend that learns from just a few annotations. The second, a very important benefit is it outputs the GIS ready layer to support the rapid and the data driven decisions. It easily integrate with your system. We also have APIs available with us. So yes, you can directly integrate this AeroMegh Intelligence on your platform and you can generate your dashboards. It is fully scalable. It handles the massive data as we have seen the large imagery we are able to upload on this platform, and it also analyze the things. So yes, it is fully scalable across the large regions. It uses the cloud-based processing with a dynamic GPU configuration. It giving you the speed, the flexibility, and of course the performance. Something you simply can't achieve with the static in-house infrastructure. So yes, we have a dynamic GPU server that would be available based on your application. So we can reduce or increase the number of GPU for the processing based on your application. So yeah, I just want you to imagine that what if you could detect every change, every object, and every anomaly from the sky before it impacts your operations. So yes, it has been possible with AeroMegh Intelligence. That's not just possibility, but it's reality. As I have already given you the number of demos. So yes, it is not the possibility, but it's a reality. So please join us. Go ahead, try it out. AeroMegh Intelligence. It is here to help you and take the smarter steps from the sky. Thank you so much. Vishaka, over to you.
Thank you, Kanchan ma'am, for this insightful session. Now we can start with QA session. If anyone have any questions, any doubts, they can unmute themselves and you can ask the questions or type it in the chat.
Yeah, so there are a number of questions. We'll take one by one. From Madhuraj Dubey. Thank you for the question. Why TIFF file upload here, uploading photo? So basically, our platform supports the aerial imagery because we promote our platform as a GeoAI platform. So aerial imagery consists of tremendous of GIS information, so that GIS information is always available in the TIFF format. Yes, of course, there are so many formats which are available, but not PNG or JPG, but the TIFF format. The second question is, in the software, is there anything solar report generated? Yes, we have solar report. Can we compare with the satellite data with the real drone data? Yes, yes, we can compare. We just need to have the data of the same location. Let me check if I have a solar report available. I'll share with you. Thermal ortho. Go to the report. Okay, that report is not available. I'll show you the number of detections. Here we are able to like this is just the sample imagery. We haven't processed it, but yes, here we have uploaded the thermal imagery, and you can see, or you can create your own detector. But yeah, our platform is able to load the thermal imagery and can process the solar data. Hello, Gaurav. Thank you for the question. In case of false reporting of the objects can be excluded after report is generated. Yes, we can do it. Our report is editable. If there are, of course, there would be always false detection in case of AI and ML, because as I said, it would be garbage in, garbage out. But yes, you can always edit the report and you can exclude that section. Same if we can add the object. Yes, you can also manually add the object if our detector is giving 90% accuracy. You'll have to add 10% of object which are missing out, so you can manually annotate it and you can add it in your project. Question is, client is generally satisfied with what person? Yeah, client actually, we have a number of clients which are who are actually satisfied with 80% of accuracy, because they want to avoid the manual work. So yeah, they are satisfied more than 80 if they get a more than 80% of accuracy. Next question, Rohit. Thank you, Rohit, for the question. What input image format are supported? So .tiff, .dwg, these are the format which are ECW as well. These are the format which are supported for the image.
Yeah,
Hi.
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 I'm Gaurav. So I have one question. Can I ask it now?
Yeah, sure, please.
So, assuming what I've seen so far is it's a very interesting system which you have built. Right now, for object detection, annotations is done manually. So, assuming for any project there are say thousands of images. So, do you have any plan to automate the process of annotating the objects as well? Because it's kind of doable because image the vision is very powerful. So instead of sending 1,000 images, we send one image only to the LLM, and in reply, we get back that how it should be marked. So in that case, the annotation can also be automated. That's my gut feeling.
Yeah.
Are you thinking on that
That
line?
is, thank you, Gaurav, for the question. It's a great question. Yeah, that is already in queue. We are implementing the automated annotation. You just need to click on the object and it will directly draw the polygon around that object. So simply we are detecting the age of the object. There we get the detection. Yeah, that is already in queue. And second thing is, yes, we are working on upgrading the models as well, where if you get the accuracy of 60% and if you want to improve the accuracy of the same model, then we are also doing the upgradation of the same detector. So it will give the accuracy more than like 60%.
So with O1, I think easily you can achieve 95% plus accuracy right now. And 4.5 is further, but it's very expensive. But O1 definitely can give you very, very high accuracy at this moment.
Right. Yes, definitely it will give you the accuracy. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you for the question.
Thanks.
If there are any other questions, please feel free to unmute yourself.
I have one more question. Assuming we have two clients, client A, they want to detect the cars in the warehouse they have, and they annotate and they do the pre-training and all. So, by any chance, you have the flexibility to give the data set to the client B also, so that they don't have to pre-train the transformers and get the data. do you have the flexibility to use data set of one client and you give it to the other clients also as well?
Gaurav, actually, we maintain the privacy of the client, but if we get the consent from the team A client, then yes, we can provide that data set. But yes, of course, we need to have the consent of the client before providing any data set to other client.
Because whatever cases
That is
AeroMegh,
yeah, that would be useful. So we are also thinking of the detector marketplace where one user, if he has a good detector with the accuracy more than 90%, he can market his detector on the marketplace so that the other client will opt that detector and
uh,
can be useful in his use case.
I think you are in the process of generating a new market altogether, because after understanding your solution,
Mhm.
assuming a company like us would love to partner with you, where
Mhm.
by using your services we do the complete mapping of different things which we can achieve with this. So I can start selling you these annotations and data sets, so that which you can reuse it across the clients. Are you getting it?
Yeah,
Means,
yeah, I
yeah.
got it. I got it.
So I think
Would
that
be glad to get connected with you. Please drop us your email ID. We'll reach out to you.
all right, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
So these were very great set of questions. Thank you all for being part of today's session. We hope this webinar has provided you with valuable insights to leverage AeroMegh Intelligence. Let's continue to explore and shape the future of drone technology together. Wishing you all the very best, and thanks once again for joining us today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.